Ever feel like your mind is constantly racing, caught in a cycle of stress and overthinking? You're not alone. But what if a more peaceful, balanced life was just a few small shifts away? In this video, we're diving into 7 simple yet powerful life hacks to help you quiet the noise, ease your worries, and embrace a calmer, more intentional way of living. Ready to bring more peace into your daily life? Let's get started. The art of being present. Cultivating mindfulness in a fast-paced digital world. In a world that never sleeps, where the flicker of screens and the ping of notifications dictate the rhythm of our days, the concept of mindfulness emerges as a beacon of hope. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of being fully present in the moment, of engaging with our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. In the context of our busy digital lives, this practice becomes not just beneficial, but essential. The cacophony of modern existence often drowns out the subtle whispers of our inner selves, leaving us feeling disconnected and overwhelmed. Yet within this chaos lies the potential for profound peace and clarity. The digital age has ushered in an era of constant stimulation. Information flows ceaselessly from every direction, each notification a siren call demanding our attention. Social media updates, emails, news alerts, and an endless stream of content vie for our focus, creating an environment where multitasking has become the norm. While technology offers unparalleled access to knowledge and connection, it also cultivates a relentless pace of life that can lead to mental fatigue and stress. We find ourselves scrolling through feeds, absorbing snippets of information, yet often failing to engage deeply with any single thought or experience. The consequences of this information overload are profound. Research increasingly points to the detrimental effects of constant connectivity on our mental health. Anxiety levels soar as we compare our lives to curated online personas, and the pressure to respond instantly to messages creates an unrelenting sense of urgency. This digital bombardment can leave us feeling drained, our minds cluttered with fragmented thoughts, making it challenging to focus on what truly matters. The simple act of being present, of savoring a moment, of truly listening to a friend, or of appreciating the beauty of our surroundings, becomes a rare and precious commodity. In the midst of this whirlwind, the practice of mindfulness offers a pathway back to ourselves. It invites us to step away from the noise, to create pockets of stillness in our day. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming entangled in them. By cultivating this awareness, we can begin to disentangle ourselves from the incessant demands of the digital world. We learn to recognize when we are overwhelmed, to acknowledge our feelings of stress, and to respond with compassion rather than judgment. Finding moments of peace and presence is not merely an escape from the chaos. It is a powerful tool for navigating our modern lifestyle. Mindfulness can be integrated into even the busiest of days. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before diving into work, allowing ourselves to feel the ground beneath our feet as we walk, or savoring the taste of our meals without distraction. These small acts of presence can ground us, reminding us that life unfolds in the here and now, not in the endless scroll of our devices. Moreover, mindfulness fosters a deeper connection to our surroundings and to the people in our lives. In a culture that often prioritizes productivity and efficiency, slowing down can feel counterintuitive. Yet, when we take the time to truly engage with our experiences, we discover the richness of life that often goes unnoticed. Conversations become more meaningful when we listen fully, and moments of joy are amplified when we are present to experience them. The laughter of a friend, the beauty of a sunset, the warmth of a hug. These are the treasures of life that mindfulness helps us to appreciate. As we embrace mindfulness in the digital age, we also cultivate resilience. By learning to navigate our thoughts and emotions with awareness, we become better equipped to handle the challenges that arise in our fast-paced world. Mindfulness teaches us that it is okay to pause, to take a step back, and to breathe. It empowers us to create boundaries around our digital consumption, to recognize when we need to unplug, and to prioritize our well-being. In doing so, we reclaim our time and our focus, allowing us to engage more fully with the people and experiences that matter most. The journey toward mindfulness is not a destination, but a practice, one that requires patience and commitment. It is an ongoing exploration of what it means to be truly present in our lives. For many, the initial stages may be challenging. Our minds are often like wild horses, galloping in various directions, but with time and practice, we can learn to rein them in. Techniques such as meditation, mindful breathing, and even mindful walking can serve as anchors, helping us to cultivate a greater sense of awareness and presence. In addition to personal practices, the integration of mindfulness into our workplaces and communities can have transformative effects. Organizations that prioritize mindfulness create environments that foster well-being, creativity, and collaboration. Employees who practice mindfulness report lower stress levels, improved focus, and enhanced job satisfaction. As more individuals advocate for these practices in their professional lives, the ripple effects can contribute to a cultural shift toward valuing presence over productivity. In our relationships too, mindfulness can deepen our connections. When we approach our interactions with intention and presence, we create space for authenticity and vulnerability. We become more attuned to the needs of others, fostering empathy and understanding. In a world where distractions abound, the gift of our undivided attention is invaluable. It is in these moments of connection that we find a sense of belonging, a reminder that we are not alone in our experiences. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, the importance of finding moments of peace and presence cannot be overstated. Mindfulness is not about rejecting technology or retreating from the world. Rather, it is about finding balance. It is about using the tools at our disposal to enhance our lives while remaining grounded in the present moment. By embracing mindfulness, we empower ourselves to live with intention, to respond to life's challenges with grace, and to savor the beauty of each fleeting moment. In a society that often glorifies busyness, the act of being present can feel revolutionary. It is a radical shift from the notion that our worth is tied to our productivity. Instead, mindfulness teaches us that our value lies in our ability to connect with ourselves and with others. It invites us to slow down, to breathe, and to appreciate the richness of life that unfolds in the here and now. As we embark on this journey of mindfulness, let us remember that it is a practice, one that requires gentleness and self-compassion. There will be days when the pull of the digital world feels overwhelming, when the demands of life threaten to drown out our inner voice. On those days, it is essential to remind ourselves that we can always return to the breath, to the present moment, and to the simple act of being. Each moment offers an opportunity to begin anew, to embrace the power of presence, and to navigate the complexities of our lives with clarity and grace. In conclusion, the power of presence in the digital age is a call to reclaim our lives from the clutches of distraction. It is an invitation to cultivate mindfulness as a means of finding peace amidst the chaos. By embracing this practice, we open ourselves to the richness of our experiences, the depth of our connections, and the beauty of simply being. In a world that often rushes forward, let us take a moment to pause, to breathe, and to fully inhabit the present moment. In doing so, we may discover that within the noise and frenzy of the digital age lies a profound stillness, a sanctuary of peace waiting to be embraced.
The journey to inner peace. Powerful simplicity in everyday practices. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, where distractions are abundant and demands seem relentless, the quest for inner peace often feels like an elusive goal. Yet, cultivating a state of tranquility and mindfulness can profoundly enhance our quality of life. Mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged with the moment, brings with it a plethora of benefits that can transform our daily experiences. As we delve into the world of mindfulness, we will explore its benefits, practical ways to integrate it into our routines, and the significance of personalizing our approach to achieve lasting inner peace. The benefits of practicing mindfulness are well documented, with research consistently highlighting its positive impact on mental and emotional well-being. One of the most significant advantages of mindfulness is its ability to reduce stress. In a world where anxiety can feel omnipresent, mindfulness offers a sanctuary. By focusing on the present moment, we can create a buffer against the overwhelming pressures of the past and future. Stress often arises from our tendency to ruminate on what has already happened or worry about what is to come. Mindfulness teaches us to acknowledge these thoughts without judgment, allowing them to drift away like clouds in the sky. This practice can lead to a profound sense of calm, enabling us to approach life's challenges with a clearer mind and a more balanced heart. In addition to stress reduction, mindfulness enhances our ability to focus. In an age characterized by constant notifications and distractions, maintaining concentration can be a formidable challenge. Mindfulness trains our attention, helping us to cultivate a greater capacity for focus. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to direct our thoughts intentionally, honing our ability to engage deeply with the task at hand. This heightened focus not only improves productivity, but also enriches our experiences, as we become more attuned to the nuances of our surroundings and the people we interact with. Moreover, mindfulness fosters increased self-awareness. It encourages us to observe our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without becoming entangled in them. This heightened awareness allows us to recognize patterns in our behavior and emotional responses, offering valuable insights into our motivations and triggers. As we cultivate this self-awareness, we become better equipped to respond to challenges with grace and understanding, rather than reacting impulsively. This transformation can lead to healthier relationships as we learn to communicate more effectively and empathize with others. Now that we have established the myriad benefits of mindfulness, the next step is to explore how to integrate these practices into our daily routines. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its accessibility. It can be practiced anywhere, at any time, and does not require any special equipment. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to begin is through mindful breathing. This practice involves focusing your attention on your breath, observing the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Start by finding a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, and take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand. Hold it for a moment, then slowly exhale through your mouth. As you breathe, pay attention to the rhythm of your breath. If your mind begins to wander, gently guide your focus back to your breath without judgment. Even just a few minutes of mindful breathing can ground you, providing a moment of peace in a chaotic day. Another effective practice is the body scan, which encourages a deeper connection with our physical selves. This technique involves mentally scanning your body from head to toe, paying attention to any areas of tension or discomfort. Begin by lying down in a comfortable position and taking a few deep breaths. Start at the crown of your head and slowly move downward, noticing any sensations in each part of your body. Acknowledge any areas of tightness or discomfort, and as you exhale, imagine releasing that tension. This practice not only enhances our awareness of our bodies, but also promotes relaxation, making it an excellent tool for winding down after a long day. For those who prefer a more structured approach, meditation apps can be incredibly beneficial. Many apps offer guided meditations tailored to different needs, whether you are looking to reduce anxiety, improve focus, or cultivate gratitude. These resources often include a variety of lengths and styles, allowing you to choose what resonates with you. By setting aside just a few minutes each day to engage with a meditation app, you can gradually build a consistent practice that fits seamlessly into your routine. The key is to find an app that feels right for you, one that speaks to your preferences and goals. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life doesn't have to be time-consuming or complicated. Simple practices can be woven into our existing routines, transforming mundane moments into opportunities for mindfulness. For instance, consider practicing mindfulness while drinking your morning coffee or tea. Instead of rushing through your beverage, take a moment to savor the aroma, the warmth of the cup in your hands, and the flavors as you take each sip. This small shift can turn a routine activity into a mindful ritual, allowing you to start the day with intention and presence. Walking can also serve as a powerful mindfulness practice. Whether you are taking a stroll in nature or walking to work, use this time to focus on the sensations of your body moving through space. Pay attention to the feeling of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. Walking mindfully not only promotes physical health, but also invites a sense of calm and connection with the environment. As we explore these practices, it is essential to recognize that mindfulness is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Each individual is unique, and what works for one person may not resonate with another. The journey to finding inner peace through mindfulness requires experimentation and self-discovery. It is important to be open to trying different techniques and practices until you find what feels most authentic to you. This might involve exploring various meditation styles, engaging in mindful movement practices like yoga or Tai Chi, or even journaling your thoughts and feelings. The key is to listen to your intuition and honor your preferences. Creating a personalized mindfulness practice can also involve setting intentions. Consider what you hope to achieve through your mindfulness journey. Are you seeking to reduce stress, enhance focus, or cultivate gratitude? By clarifying your intentions, you can tailor your practices to align with your goals. For example, if your intention is to foster gratitude, you might incorporate a daily gratitude journal into your routine, where you reflect on the positive aspects of your life each day. This practice not only encourages mindfulness, but also shifts your perspective, allowing you to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments. As you embark on this journey, remember that mindfulness is a practice, not a destination. It requires patience and commitment, and there will be days when it feels challenging to maintain focus or presence. On those days, it is crucial to approach yourself with kindness and compassion. Acknowledge that mindfulness is not about perfection. It is about the journey of becoming more aware and present in our lives. Celebrate the small victories, whether it's a few moments of mindful breathing or a successful body scan. Each step you take toward cultivating mindfulness is a step toward greater inner peace. In conclusion, the journey to cultivating inner peace through mindfulness is both profound and transformative. The benefits of reduced stress, improved focus, and increased self-awareness are just the beginning. By incorporating simple practices such as mindful breathing, body scans, and meditation into our daily routines, we can create moments of tranquility amidst the chaos. Remember that mindfulness is a deeply personal journey. Finding what works for you is essential in crafting a practice that resonates with your unique self. As you explore this path, embrace the process and allow mindfulness to guide you toward a more peaceful and present existence. In a world that often feels overwhelming, the cultivation of inner peace is not just an aspiration. It is a gift we can give ourselves, one mindful moment at a time.
Transforming negative thoughts into gratitude, a shift that changes everything. Cognitive reframing is a powerful psychological tool that allows individuals to shift their perspectives on situations, thoughts, and emotions. By redefining how we interpret our experiences, we can transform negative thoughts into more constructive, positive ones. This technique is not merely about putting a positive spin on things. It's about recognizing the validity of our feelings, while also challenging the unhelpful narratives we often create in our minds. The process of reframing can lead to greater emotional resilience, improved mental health, and a more optimistic outlook on life. Negative thoughts can feel overwhelming and all-consuming, often leading to a cycle of self-doubt, anxiety, and despair. These thoughts can stem from various sources: past experiences, societal pressures, or even our own expectations. However, the key to managing these thoughts lies in our ability to challenge them. By identifying and questioning the validity of our negative beliefs, we can begin to dismantle their power over us. This is where cognitive reframing comes into play. One effective strategy for challenging negative thought patterns is to practice awareness. The first step is to become mindful of our thoughts, recognizing when negativity creeps in. This requires a certain level of self-awareness, as many of our negative thoughts may be automatic and deeply ingrained. Keeping a thought journal can be an excellent way to track these patterns. By writing down our thoughts, we can better analyze them and identify recurring themes. This act of externalizing our thoughts often makes them feel less daunting and more manageable. Once we have identified negative thoughts, the next step is to question their validity. This involves asking ourselves a series of probing questions. What evidence do I have to support this thought? Is there an alternative explanation for this situation? How would I advise a friend who was thinking this way? By approaching our thoughts with curiosity rather than judgment, we can begin to see them in a new light. This process of inquiry allows us to uncover cognitive distortions, exaggerated or irrational thought patterns that can cloud our judgment. For example, if we find ourselves thinking, "I always mess things up," we can challenge this thought by asking ourselves about specific instances where we succeeded or handled a situation well. This reframing helps to create a more balanced view of our abilities and accomplishments. Instead of being trapped in a cycle of negativity, we can start to acknowledge our strengths and resilience. Another practical strategy for reframing negative thoughts is to replace them with positive affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that can help to reinforce a more constructive mindset. When we intentionally choose to affirm our strengths and capabilities, we begin to reshape our internal dialogue. For instance, instead of thinking, "I am not good enough," we can reframe this to, "I am doing my best, and that is enough." This shift in language can have a profound impact on our self-esteem and overall outlook. It's important to note that affirmations should be realistic and believable. If we try to convince ourselves of something that feels too far from our current reality, we may inadvertently reinforce our negative beliefs. The key is to find affirmations that resonate with us, ones that we can genuinely believe in. This might involve focusing on our efforts rather than outcomes, such as, "I am capable of growth and learning," which acknowledges the journey rather than fixating on perfection. In addition to reframing negative thoughts, cultivating gratitude can significantly enhance our overall well-being. Gratitude is a practice that encourages us to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, fostering a sense of appreciation for what we have rather than what we lack. Research has shown that regularly practicing gratitude can lead to improved mental health, increased happiness, and even physical health benefits. One effective way to cultivate gratitude is through a daily gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be big or small, from a supportive friend to a beautiful sunset. The act of writing helps to solidify these positive experiences in our minds, creating a habit of focusing on the good in our lives. Over time, this practice can shift our overall perspective, making it easier to find joy even in challenging situations. Another way to incorporate gratitude into our lives is by expressing it to others. Taking the time to thank someone for their support or kindness not only strengthens our relationships, but also reinforces our own sense of appreciation. Whether it's a handwritten note, a text message, or a simple verbal acknowledgement, expressing gratitude can create a ripple effect of positivity. Furthermore, integrating gratitude into our daily routines can enhance its impact. This could be as simple as starting each day with a moment of reflection, thinking of what we are thankful for before getting out of bed. Alternatively, we can end each day by recalling the positive moments that occurred, no matter how small. This practice can serve as a powerful reminder of the abundance in our lives, even during difficult times. As we work to reframe negative thoughts and cultivate gratitude, it's essential to remember that this is a journey. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there will be days when negativity creeps back in. The key is to approach ourselves with compassion and patience, acknowledging that we are human and that experiencing negative thoughts is a natural part of life can help us to navigate these challenges more effectively. In moments of struggle, it can be beneficial to return to our reframing techniques and gratitude practices. When we find ourselves spiraling into negative thinking, we can pause and remind ourselves of the strategies we've learned. Taking a deep breath, reflecting on our strengths, and recalling the things we are grateful for can create a moment of clarity and calm. Ultimately, reframing negative thoughts and cultivating gratitude are interconnected processes that can lead to profound transformations in our lives. By challenging the narratives that hold us back and focusing on the positive aspects of our experiences, we open ourselves up to a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. This shift in perspective allows us to embrace life with a renewed sense of hope and possibility. As we continue on this journey, it's important to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. Each step we take towards reframing our thoughts and practicing gratitude is a step towards greater emotional resilience and well-being. By committing to this practice, we can create a more positive and enriching life experience, one that is filled with appreciation for ourselves and the world around us. In conclusion, cognitive reframing and gratitude are powerful allies in the pursuit of mental well-being. By learning to challenge our negative thoughts and replace them with affirmations of positivity, we can reshape our internal dialogue and foster a healthier mindset. Simultaneously, cultivating gratitude allows us to appreciate the richness of our lives, creating a foundation for joy and contentment. Together, these practices can help us navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling existence. Creating space for yourself, the art of setting healthy digital boundaries. In an age where technology permeates every aspect of our lives, the impact of social media and digital devices on mental well-being cannot be overstated. The allure of constant connectivity is undeniable. It offers us the ability to communicate, share, and engage with the world at our fingertips. However, this convenience comes with a price. Many individuals find themselves overwhelmed by the incessant stream of information, comparisons to curated lives, and the pressure to remain perpetually engaged. The mental toll of this digital landscape often manifests in anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of inadequacy. Social media platforms, while designed to foster connection, frequently cultivate feelings of isolation and discontent. Scrolling through feeds filled with highlight reels of others' lives can lead to detrimental comparisons. It's easy to forget that what we see is often a polished version of reality, crafted with care and intention. This disconnect can erode our self-esteem, making us feel as though we are not measuring up. Moreover, the addictive nature of these platforms keeps us returning for more, often at the expense of our mental peace. The dopamine hits we receive from likes and notifications can create a cycle of dependency that is difficult to break. Technology, in its many forms, can also disrupt our ability to focus and engage meaningfully with the world around us. The constant barrage of notifications pulls our attention in multiple directions, making it challenging to immerse ourselves in tasks or enjoy moments of solitude. The result is a fragmented sense of self, where our attention is divided and our mental energy is depleted. This fragmentation can lead to increased stress levels and a diminished capacity for deep thinking and creativity. Recognizing the impact of technology on our mental well-being is the first step toward reclaiming our peace. Setting healthy boundaries with technology is essential for creating a balanced relationship that prioritizes our mental health. One of the most effective strategies is to establish time limits for our digital consumption. This can be as simple as allocating specific hours for social media use or designating tech-free zones in our homes. By consciously deciding when and how we engage with technology, we can create space for other enriching activities that promote mental well-being. Setting time limits also involves being mindful of how we use our devices. For instance, rather than mindlessly scrolling through social media during moments of boredom, we can redirect that time toward hobbies or interests that bring us joy. Whether it's reading a book, going for a walk, or pursuing a creative project, these activities can serve as fulfilling alternatives that nourish our mental health. Another crucial aspect of establishing healthy boundaries is minimizing notifications. The constant pinging of alerts can be overwhelming and distracting, pulling us away from the present moment. By turning off non-essential notifications, we can reduce the mental clutter that comes with being perpetually connected. This simple adjustment allows us to reclaim our attention and focus on what truly matters, fostering a sense of calm and clarity. Practicing digital detoxes can also be a transformative strategy for enhancing our mental well-being. A digital detox involves taking intentional breaks from technology, whether for a few hours, a day, or even longer. During this time, we can engage in activities that promote mindfulness and connection with ourselves and others. Nature walks, journaling, or spending quality time with loved ones can help us reconnect with the world beyond screens. These breaks provide an opportunity to reflect on our relationship with technology and assess how it aligns with our mental health goals. Encouraging ourselves and others to create a balanced relationship with technology is vital for cultivating a culture of digital well-being. This involves recognizing that technology is a tool, not a master. We have the power to dictate how we engage with it, and we can choose to prioritize our mental peace over the incessant demands of the digital world. To foster this balance, it's essential to cultivate self-awareness about our technology use. Taking time to reflect on how we feel after spending time online can reveal patterns that may be detrimental to our mental health. Are we feeling anxious, inadequate, or overwhelmed? Or do we feel inspired, connected, and fulfilled? This introspection can guide us in making intentional choices about our digital consumption. Moreover, surrounding ourselves with a supportive community can enhance our efforts to set boundaries. Sharing our goals with friends and family can create accountability and encouragement. Engaging in conversations about digital well-being can normalize the need for boundaries and inspire others to reflect on their own technology use. Together, we can create an environment that values mental peace and prioritizes meaningful connections. Creating healthy boundaries with technology also involves being intentional about the content we consume. Curating our social media feeds to include uplifting, educational, and inspiring content can significantly impact our mental well-being. Unfollowing accounts that evoke negative feelings or comparisons can create a more positive digital space. By surrounding ourselves with content that aligns with our values and interests, we can foster a sense of belonging and positivity. In addition to curating content, being mindful of our online interactions is crucial. Engaging in positive, constructive conversations can enhance our sense of community and belonging. Conversely, participating in toxic discussions or engaging with negative content can detract from our mental peace. It's essential to recognize when to step away from conversations that drain our energy or contribute to feelings of negativity. Furthermore, integrating technology mindfully into our daily routines can enhance our well-being. Establishing tech-free times during meals, before bedtime, or during family gatherings can encourage more meaningful connections and foster a sense of presence. These intentional moments without screens allow us to engage fully with our surroundings and with those we care about. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, it's important to remember that technology is not inherently good or bad. It is our relationship with it that determines its impact on our mental well-being. By setting healthy boundaries, we can cultivate a relationship with technology that enhances our lives rather than detracts from them. Ultimately, prioritizing mental peace in a digitally driven world requires conscious effort and intention. It involves recognizing the signs of digital overwhelm and taking proactive steps to create a balanced relationship with technology. By setting time limits, minimizing notifications, practicing digital detoxes, and fostering a supportive community, we can reclaim our mental well-being and create a life that is rich in connection, creativity, and fulfillment. In this journey toward digital well-being, it's essential to be patient and compassionate with ourselves. Change takes time, and it's okay to stumble along the way. The key is to remain committed to our goals and to recognize that we have the power to shape our digital experiences. By prioritizing our mental peace, we can navigate the digital landscape with intention and grace, creating a life that aligns with our values and nurtures our well-being. As we continue to adapt to the ever-evolving digital world, Let us embrace the opportunity to redefine our relationship with technology. Let us cultivate spaces that prioritize mental peace, connection, and creativity. In doing so, we can create a future where technology serves as a tool for enrichment rather than a source of stress. Together, we can foster a culture of digital well-being that empowers individuals to thrive in the digital age while preserving their mental health and peace. Nurturing a peaceful mindset, the key to lasting happiness. In a world that often seems chaotic and overwhelming, the pursuit of happiness can feel like an elusive mirage, forever just out of reach. Yet, the truth is that happiness is not a fixed point we arrive at, but rather a continuous journey, shaped by our thoughts, actions, and the way we engage with the world around us. Embracing a peaceful mindset is integral to this journey, a pathway that leads to sustainable happiness rather than fleeting moments of joy. The first step in cultivating a peaceful mindset is understanding that it is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Many of us fall into the trap of thinking that happiness is something we can achieve through external accomplishments, getting a promotion, buying a new car, or even reaching a certain age. However, these milestones are often temporary and do not guarantee lasting fulfillment. Instead, true happiness is found in the small, everyday moments and in the way we choose to respond to life's challenges. It is in the quiet moments of reflection, in the laughter shared with friends, and in the simple act of being present that we discover the essence of joy. Patience is a vital ingredient in this process. In a society that prizes instant gratification, the idea of waiting for happiness can feel counterintuitive. Yet, cultivating patience allows us to appreciate the journey itself. It encourages us to take a step back, breathe, and recognize that growth takes time. Just as a seed does not sprout into a tree overnight, our minds and hearts require nurturing and care to flourish. When we practice patience, we learn to accept that setbacks are part of the journey. Instead of viewing them as failures, we can see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Self-compassion is another cornerstone of a peaceful mindset. We often extend kindness and understanding to others, yet we can be our harshest critics. It is essential to treat ourselves with the same compassion we would offer a friend in times of struggle. When we make mistakes or face challenges, instead of berating ourselves, we can choose to respond with gentleness. This shift in perspective can be transformative. By acknowledging our humanity and embracing our imperfections, we create a safe space for growth and healing. Self-compassion allows us to recognize that we are all on this journey together, each navigating our own unique path. Kindness, both towards ourselves and others, is a powerful tool in fostering a peaceful mindset. In a world that often feels divided, acts of kindness can serve as a bridge, connecting us to one another. Small gestures, a smile, a compliment, or a helping hand can create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. When we practice kindness, we not only uplift others, but also cultivate a sense of belonging and community. This interconnectedness is essential for sustainable happiness, as it reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can significantly enhance our journey towards a peaceful mindset. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It invites us to observe our experiences with curiosity rather than criticism. Research has shown that mindfulness can reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and increase overall well-being. By dedicating time to mindfulness practices, such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to appreciate our surroundings, we can cultivate a greater sense of peace and clarity in our lives. There are countless stories of individuals who have embraced mindfulness and transformed their lives in the process. One such story is that of Jon Kabat-Zinn, the pioneer of mindfulness-based stress reduction. Kabat-Zinn's journey began in the 1970s, when he was a young scientist exploring the intersection of medicine and meditation. He recognized that many patients suffering from chronic pain and illness were not receiving the emotional support they needed. Through his work, he developed a program that combined mindfulness meditation with traditional medical practices. His approach not only alleviated physical pain, but also fostered emotional healing, allowing individuals to reclaim their lives. Another inspiring figure is Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Zen master who dedicated his life to promoting peace and mindfulness. Han's teachings emphasize the importance of being present and cultivating compassion for ourselves and others. He once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." This simple yet profound statement encapsulates the essence of a peaceful mindset. By focusing on the present, we can find joy in the ordinary, transforming our perception of life's challenges into opportunities for growth. The story of Oprah Winfrey also illustrates the transformative power of mindfulness. Winfrey, who has faced numerous challenges throughout her life, has often spoken about the importance of self-reflection and gratitude. She practices mindfulness daily, taking time to meditate and connect with her inner self. Through her journey, she has learned to embrace her vulnerabilities and cultivate resilience. Winfrey's commitment to mindfulness has not only shaped her personal happiness, but has also inspired millions to seek their own paths to fulfillment. As we reflect on these stories, it becomes clear that embracing a peaceful mindset requires intention and effort. It is not a linear path, but rather a winding road filled with ups and downs. There will be days when we feel overwhelmed, when doubts creep in, and when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. In these moments, it is crucial to return to the principles of patience, self-compassion, and kindness. We must remind ourselves that it is okay to struggle, and that we are not defined by our challenges. Creating a sustainable practice of mindfulness can also be incredibly beneficial. This can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focusing on our breath, or engaging in mindful walking, where we pay attention to each step and the sensations in our bodies. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for reflection, allowing us to process our thoughts and emotions. By documenting our experiences, we can gain clarity and insight into our patterns of thinking, helping us to cultivate a more peaceful mindset. In addition to individual practices, building a supportive community can enhance our journey towards sustainable happiness. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who value mindfulness and personal growth can provide encouragement and accountability. Whether it's joining a meditation group, participating in workshops, or simply sharing our experiences with friends, these connections can remind us that we are not alone on this path. As we continue this journey, it is essential to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. Each step we take towards a peaceful mindset is a victory worth acknowledging. Perhaps it's a moment of clarity during meditation, a kind word exchanged with a stranger, or simply a day spent appreciating the beauty of nature. Recognizing these moments reinforces our commitment to the journey and reminds us that happiness is found in the process, not just the outcome. Ultimately, embracing a peaceful mindset for sustainable happiness is about cultivating a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. It is an invitation to slow down, to breathe, and to appreciate the richness of each moment. By practicing patience, self-compassion, and kindness, we create a fertile ground for happiness to thrive. Mindfulness becomes our guiding light, illuminating the path ahead and reminding us that even in the midst of chaos, we have the power to choose peace. As we embark on this lifelong journey, let us carry with us the words of the poet Rumi. "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Our struggles, our challenges, and our moments of doubt are not barriers to happiness, but rather the very catalysts that can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves. By embracing our wounds with compassion and kindness, we open ourselves to the possibility of healing and growth. In conclusion, the journey towards a peaceful mindset is an ongoing process, one that requires patience, self-compassion, and kindness. It is a journey filled with both challenges and triumphs, each contributing to our understanding of true happiness. By integrating mindfulness into our lives and surrounding ourselves with supportive communities, we can cultivate a sustainable sense of joy, that transcends fleeting moments. As we navigate this path, let us remember that happiness is not a destination, but a beautiful journey we embark on each day, one mindful step at a time. So there you have it, 7 simple yet powerful life hacks to cultivate a more peaceful mind. But remember, true peace isn't just about knowing these hacks. It's about living them, one mindful step at a time. Which of these resonated with you the most? Or do you have your own little secret to staying calm and centered? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're on a journey to simplify life and embrace more peace, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Simple Days. Together, let's create a life that feels lighter, more intentional, and truly fulfilling. See you in the next one.